Welcome to the Sounds of Encouragement, the place for musicians and music teachers to find support and encouragement to help you stay motivated, creative, and moving forward in what you do best. I'm Melissa Slocum, your host and number one encourager. I currently live in the Atlanta, Georgia area and have my own thriving studio teaching piano to all ages in person and online. I also help other teachers use student goal-based learning and differentiated instruction to increase motivation in their students and increase retention rates in their studios. You can learn more at www.musiclessonpathways.com. Thank you for tuning in to Sounds of Encouragement. Don't forget to subscribe so you get notified of future episodes. Enjoy the following episode. Don't forget to keep listening at the end and be sure to check out all the links in the comments or show notes. As always, I'm here for you, so you can be there for those who need you the most. Reach out to me at soundofencouragement@gmail.com and let me know how I can better support and encourage you. Welcome to the podcast. Be sure to check out the show notes for links about my guest and their top songs of encouragement. I do this podcast because creatives need support, encouragement, and to be reminded how valuable and important their work is to our society. For you creatives out there who are listening, thank you for what you do. Keep creating, keep inspiring, keep sharing your craft, and keep the arts flourishing in your community. Thank you also for sharing this podcast, leaving those positive reviews, and supporting the show. To help keep this podcast going, you can stop by buymeacoffee.com/encouragement to make a one-time donation or to become a monthly member. That's buymeacoffee.com/encouragement. Your support enables show production and editing, along with funding future resources and events for creatives. Remember, this podcast is for you. So sit back, breathe, relax for a moment, and soak up all the wonderful encouragement and support that is here for you. Enjoy this episode. Felipe Mirafuentes is a pianist, music teacher, father of two, and husband. He earned a Bachelor Degree in music on piano at Universidad Veracruzana in Xalapa, Veracruz, Mexico. He has dedicated his entire life to music as a performer, arranger, composer, and teacher. He now works in Mirafuentes Piano Studio in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Please welcome my guest, Felipe Mirafuentes. Welcome to Sounds of Encouragement. My name is Melissa, and welcome to my guest today, Felipe. Felipe, thank you so much for joining me all the way from Mexico.
Yeah, I'm in Mexico. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Thank you, Melissa, for inviting me.
Absolutely. I am so excited about this interview and to get to spend the next hour or so with you today. We met actually through a couple of different Facebook groups that relate to piano teaching that we're a part of. And you, like I said, you've been so inspirational to me, and it's just been so fun to kind of watch from afar, how you have navigated everything that we've all been through in the last 20 months or so. And I'm just so excited to know you and to be able to do this interview with you. And I think a lot of people will be encouraged and uplifted, not only by what you have to say today, but also the music that we're going to get to at the end. So I want to start by asking, actually, if you will give us a little idea of where in Mexico you are. Can you describe where actually you live?
Yes. Anybody knows Cancun.
Sure.
Cancun is a very touristic spot and very important all over the world. So I live in Playa del Carmen, that is 50 minutes from Cancun, from the Cancun airport.
Right.
I live in the state of Quintana Roo in Mexico, and I'm here in this beautiful paradise in Playa del Carmen.
Yes. Beautiful. We're all a little bit jealous. All right. So when you think back on your life and your career, who have been the people in your life who have encouraged you or inspired you or maybe moments in your life that have been pivotal or important for you? And what has that looked like as far as encouragement in your life?
When you sent the question aside was, oh my God, how can I start? Okay, the first person in this list could be my mother
Mm,
and my father. I know that all over the world there is a thing with music. Is it important? Is it like part of your life, part of the very important of your life? And I said sometimes yes, sometimes no. My parents support me and supported and support nowadays
right.
with this crazy way to music, and they said, "Okay, you're you're into music. Okay, you're going to be a pianist. Okay, are you sure?" And that
Right.
question repeats and repeated and was, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?" And I almost all moments I said yes.
Mm,
So I'm here because of music, and they supported me all the time. So the, my parents are a very important part. Then my first music teacher,
mm,
that now she passed away years ago, and she was the first one, the first lady that believed in me, and I took lessons when I was like 8 years old, and 5 or 6 years later, she said, "I can't do this anymore. You need to go to a music school."
oh, wow.
She said, "I'm done. You need to grow up."
Wow.
So I said, "Really? Really? Yeah." And my parents said, "Okay, what we're going to do." That's why my parents and my music teacher, my first music teacher, were a very big, uh, uh, like they have this very important part of my life.
Sure.
They are, they were a very important part. And well, my wife
Mm, yes.
right now, my wife, she has supported me a lot because a lot of things,
Yeah.
I don't want to get into details, but she has supported me a lot. My wife.
So if I can go
Um,
back to your first music teacher, she obviously saw something in you and you were able to take that and then go to the next level. How did that feel for you to go, oh, wow, she's telling me I need to go to music school?
yeah, she saw potential because the the comparison was huge. While a lot of people were 7, 8 years in 3, 4 books, I complete the entire thing in 1 year, two
Mm,
years.
wow.
And I said, "Oh my God, you have potential. You have
Right.
talent. This thing called talent."
Hmm.
And I said, "Okay." I was shocked. I was a little kid, 13 years old, 14 years old. And I said, "Okay, I'm going to do this." I born in one place very close to here, to Playa del Carmen, that is in the middle of the jungle.
Mm,
It's not it's not a small town. It's a very beautiful town with all the services, with
sure.
current water and all
Sure.
this. But culture and music are like the last thing on earth.
Right.
So she she saw this, and then I needed to travel to another place to get my to a music school. So she said, "You need to go there." and I was a little kid.
And
So,
I would imagine this was a
so it was very
sacrifice.
shocked.
Yeah, I would imagine this was a sacrifice for your parents and for you. Time and money.
Yeah, time, money. My mother got sick. I was
Mm,
a little kid and I lived by myself, not economically,
right.
but by myself alone.
Wow.
And at the music school, and meanwhile at the secondary and the high school,
Hmm.
and it was very difficult, very difficult. But music solved it, everything, everything.
That's what kept you going.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Music. I am on therapy, and I understand right now that music saved me. Music made me made me do made me do a lot of things that I couldn't imagine if I didn't make the first step. Okay, I'm going to be a musician. I'm going to be a pianist. I'm going to be the best piano teacher or the best piano performer, and I'm going to make some music and make some songs, and I'm going to do it. Right now, I know that that was a very huge step, huge step. Without music, my life would be terrible, terrible, terrible.
Yeah. And it sounds like those people you mentioned, your parents, your music teacher, your wife, those people have walked alongside you and supported you, without question, which means everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, that means a lot. That means a lot because they did. It's unconditional love.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I have learned through the years. Unconditional love. You you see your beloved one, and you loved her or you love him without condition.
Right.
Say, as a parent, I have two kids,
Right.
and as a son, say, oh my God, she loves me a lot. He loves me a lot, and she said, go on, as I do with my kid. So
Right.
it was for me is fantastic. It's fantastic.
That's a wonderful support network to be able to draw on. And we'll probably come back a little bit to that too about pandemic life because that support is so important when things kind of go wrong. I want to talk a little bit about how you've been able to tell the difference between encouragement from people and expectation from people. Because sometimes people want us to do things, and it's really just them expecting things from us. So, how have you gone about deciding what is someone else's expectation of you versus someone actually encouraging you?
Yeah, that's a tough question. Very tough question,
Mm.
because only my sister is a dancer. He's a singer.
Mm.
Right here in Riviera Maya. She's 2 blocks here
Wow.
from here. She is very close to me, but no one in my family plays in a professional way or
Sure.
dances or do another artistical thing. So they expect a lot of things. My grandma, my uncles. Are you into music? Really? My teacher from school. Really? And that's a question that I'm not the only one. And now I understand that I'm not the only one in the world. Because of you, like all piano teachers,
Right.
like all friends on Pira, I'm going to mention Pira a lot.
Okay. Okay.
Um, they are fantastic, and a lot of people said that. Really, really, do you want to play music for living? So this is the first thing. Are you going to expect something with
Hmm.
music?
Yeah.
And then I went to the music school and I said, okay, I can do it, because not only like being Horowitz or I don't know, Arrau or someone else, not only being in this place But as a music teacher, as a performer, as a recording session artist, as a lot of things, and I said, okay, I'm, I can do this. I can do this, and I can make a life about it. And the adventures that
Mm,
I have passed
sure.
because of music gave me the answer and said, you were right. You were right choosing music. A lot
Okay.
of people expecting expect expected that okay, a lawyer, a doctor, or my father is an agronomic engineer.
Mm,
Everyone said you're the next engineer. Yeah, you're the next. You
right.
have your family. You're the next.
Right.
My mother, she had a bachelor degree in chemistry. I said, yeah, maybe you're going to study chemistry. In
Sure.
fact, I studied 1 year
Oh, wow.
the chemistry.
Okay.
And one thing that is it's kind of funny because that happened 3 years ago. With all my career, with my students, with traveling all over Mexico, and you know, I have been
Yeah.
I had a life in music,
Yeah.
and my mother said a very interesting thing. She said, "Mijo, why why music? 3 years ago,
Right.
I have a music career. Mijo, why music? You were so intelligent. You were so clever at school. Why music?" And I say, mother, because music has this thing, very clever thing. I saw sounds on a paper. I make a piece of wood with chords.
Right.
Sounds great.
Right.
This is intelligence.
Right.
Uh, this is the most impressive thing. You need a very high IQ.
Right.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I said, okay, I'm going. She said, okay, okay, okay. I understand. I understand. So she expected something else.
Right.
And I said music, and she said, okay, okay.
Right.
So
And I think
this is it. This is the thing.
yeah, I think that's so common. We go into, a life, whether it's teaching music or performing music, and people around us are like, "Are you sure you want to do that? Because you're not going to make a ton of money. It's kind of a hard life, and are you sure? Because it might not be stable and you might not get, everything you're looking for. And are you sure?" And I think a lot of people go through that. And you really do have to know that you can do no other thing, that music really is what you have to do in order to stay the course like you have, especially when other people question and wonder if this is really right for you.
Yeah, yeah. I'm 100% sure about what you said.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And it really does come through in your playing. I've had the privilege of watching a couple of your live streams or seeing, you play and listening. And it really is just such a gift and a talent that you have. And I've always just admired your ability to just play and enjoy it. And it just comes from you naturally. And I just feel like what a gift, because others of us have to work a little bit more at it.
Well, every people borns with this,
Right.
with this thing. What I can say about this is I'm enjoying to play. I enjoy to play, and from anything I can think, okay, this thing is jumping. Why what can I do with this? Ah, okay, ting, 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 ting. I can do this. But
Yeah.
I am terrible at first sight reading, for example,
Oh,
or
okay.
for example. And I know that I can do a lot of things, but sometimes I'm like, okay, I need to improve my, I don't know, my structure while I'm playing, or maybe some things. I
Sure,
don't know.
sure.
Uh,
Yeah,
I'm enjoying music, but sometimes it's very
yeah.
difficult to me.
And I think we all have areas musically that we're better at than others. And so that's not a huge surprise, but um, let me ask, and I think this is part of what I so admire about you. We've all been through a global pandemic, and for some people, it has been very trying. And people have lost their
Yep.
careers, people have lost loved ones. We've all been through a lot. Some people have been able to turn things around and they're actually doing better than they were before the pandemic started. And other people
Mm-hmm.
have, really struggled personally, emotionally, maybe financially. How have you been able to stay positive and encouraged and moving forward during a pandemic? What has kept you going?
That's a very difficult question, because sometimes at the beginning I lost faith. I lost hope entirely. I lost my job. I I was this close to lose my house,
Right.
and in I must say this. I was this close to lose my marriage,
Mm,
because things were terrible.
yeah.
So the only thing that made me do better was therapy. Therapy. I am on therapy, and I changed a lot of things because of that. Uh, Brenda, my therapist, is
Hmm.
a terrific therapist, and that made me do a lot of things better. These grown up things are
Yeah.
very simple things,
Yeah.
like paying attention to the details, like being responsible,
Mm,
and a lot of things that I have changed in my life are the things that moved me and made me better. Uh, Sometimes I watch through years and I said I did a lot of things that were wrong, and now I understand that I could be better,
sure.
changing just a few things, being honest, being um, I don't know. I don't know how to say it in English. Estructurado, make a plan,
Oh,
a
right, right,
list,
right. Yes.
like, and mark the things. You did this, you did this, you didn't do this, you did
Sure.
this. Even paying for services. Sometimes I say, oh my god, the current water account
Yeah.
is close to. I'm going to be without something. I say later, later, later. Come on, you're going to be with no water or
Yeah.
no electricity. And it was an issue,
Hmm.
and it changed. It changed a lot. When the pandemic started, I was with no job. I was living here. Pita,
Hmm.
my parents, and a lot of people helped me. But in one point, I said, no more, no more. It's so difficult. There is no job here. No one is, no one wanted piano lessons because
Right.
because COVID.
Right.
And my wife said, and my wife and I said, okay, no more. We want to go to a better place. And almost a year ago, we traveled to my mother-in-law's house
Right.
because with nothing, with nothing. We had a job, but it was very small and an online job, and we said, okay, let's go through there, and we are not going to pay rent,
Right.
and we're going to be okay, and let's go. And we went there. They were 9 months of growing, because living in a small house with my mother-in-law, that she is a great woman,
Yes.
great woman. I love her. But in this pandemic times, it's difficult for everyone.
Yes.
Everyone.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, but Merida is a very beautiful city. It's 4 hours from here, but it's very hot, very, very hot,
Sure.
and on spring is terrible. And we started with changing and changing and changing and being more structured, and suddenly we said, "Oh my God, we changed a lot of things. I grew up. I'm feeling better. What about going back to Playa?" And suddenly a lot of things started, and I got a new job, and then another student, and another student, and another student, and another. And right now I can say to you that I'm okay. I'm okay. And it's fantastic. It's
Yes.
fantastic. I'm in my best moment until now. I'm going to cry. This is my best, the best part of my life right now.
I
Right
am
now.
so,
But
so happy for that.
thank you. Thank you. That I couldn't do with the support of my parents, with the support of my mother-in-law, with the support of my therapist, and with my will to change. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes I have talked with my wife. My wife is a very important part. I
Yeah.
love my wife.
Yeah.
Laila, I love you. It's a very important part, because you know that you are wrong and you decide to change.
Yeah.
Sometimes you cannot know the way, but sometimes when you find it, you decide, I'm going to change. I'm going to be in this place, in a better place, with a better people, in a different way. And now I can tell you, I have changed, and I am continuous change to be a better person, a better husband, a better teacher, a better citizen,
Yeah. Yeah.
a better, I don't know. I own a dog.
Yeah. And
A
thank
better,
thank you so much
no,
for
no, no.
sharing that you've been in therapy, because I think we tend to downplay mental health and mental health services. And some people still have the
Yeah,
stigma that, oh, if you need therapy, you're weak. And that is so not true. It's the strongest, right? We have to be very strong in order to ask for help. And, therapy is something that I've done on and off all my life. And I know more and more people have turned to mental health providers for whatever they're struggling with. We are not living in normal times. And to expect people to just get through it, I think is very unrealistic. And I think we all need help. We all need support. And whatever that support looks like, I hope people who are listening or watching this, if you are feeling that things aren't going quite well and that you need help, it's okay to go out and get the help. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to reach out for therapy. It's okay to reach out to other people and ask for help.
yeah. And I can tell you, for all the people that are listening or watching this, that there is an answer always. Therapy is an answer, and when you get this answer, it's fine to understand that you're wrong.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, accept this help.
Yeah.
the acceptance is very important. I I'm going to share this. This is like I'm a little maybe ashamed because sometimes I was very ashamed to receive help.
Yeah.
I knew that I needed, but I said, "No, please don't help me. I can
Yeah.
do it," and I couldn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes this is very important. May I help you? Yes, I need this help. Accept this help. If someone tells you, do you need help? Yeah, I need help. This acceptance, this humble thing about acceptation is very important. So
Right.
I have learned this
Right.
all this time.
I think it's important. What a great point to make, because when you receive help, when you accept it, it makes it that much more wonderful when you're in the opposite position and you're able to give help to someone else because you know what that's like.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, there is a lot of people out there that are sharing with me because I have um, not only in Pita, because Pita is a very huge supporting group. Saludos, amigos. Hi, Pita. Hi, Pita. We love you. But I am in different groups that
Right.
are the name is Hombres Evolucionantes.
Mm.
It's about give this courage to men, but not only this macho thing. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm very tough. No,
Right.
a very sensitive men and a lot of men that are in pain, that are suffering, and no one are listening to us.
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
So when I share with them my my story, they are like, really? You did this? Really? You can? Is that possible? And I said, yes, yes, it's possible. I'm not going to share details because
Sure.
it's a therapy, it's a
Right.
support group. But I I have done a lot of things that I'm sharing with them. So be brave, do this, do that. You can do this and share this with me. I can share this with you, and it's very good for us. And even there is a book that is No More Mr. Nice Guy, and it's a
Oh,
very nice book
okay.
that this guy, not the author of this book, one another guy that is Francisco Fortuño
Okay.
is the mentor of these hombres evolucionantes in Spanish. She said that book helped him a lot,
Okay.
and he talked always about being a better man,
Mm.
sharing your feelings, being supportive with another man, not only in a barbecue or with beer, or no, being supportive, very an honest support to men that want to share.
Yeah.
And this is sometimes is about uh, woman can share but men can't. Woman can
Exactly.
do this, but men don't, because we are men and we solve our problems with another things,
Right.
or drugs, or
Yeah.
something.
Right.
It's terrible.
Yeah. I'm so glad that you bring this up because this machismo is in so many cultures. And the idea that a man cannot go to therapy and a man cannot show weakness and a man cannot share, their thoughts or their feelings, or a man cannot accept help, or a man cannot do these things, but women can. It's okay for women, but not for men. Is such a myth, and something that we need to continue to break down, that stereotype about what men are expected to do and how men are expected to behave. And I love that you're just bringing this forward for us, for all the listeners and for all the people watching. This is so true. If you are male, if you identify as male, and you are having trouble, I want us to just not only embrace you, Felipe, but your story and your journey, and say, this is okay. By you sharing your story, Felipe, you are inspiring others to say, maybe I can do that too. And for those of you who identify as female or non-binary, we need to support and surround, right? Our wonderful, brothers and people who identify as male. We need to support you and say, we want you to be able to get the help that you need. We want to embrace what you're doing. We want to help you grow. We want, the best for you. We want you to be happy. We're not going to keep you in these traditional boxed in roles, that society or culture tells us you have to stay in, right? Yeah, yes. So, we all have work to do, I feel like, around this idea of cultural standards and stereotypes, right?
Yeah, pandemic moved everything, even ourselves.
Yeah.
Even you got your job, even you have your family, a lot of things changed. Sometimes you lost a beloved one, or sometimes you watch the news. They moved everything. And one thing that are very like the sea with a lot of fish is masculinity,
Yeah.
is mental health,
Yeah.
is this encouragement that you need, not to be brave, not to be rough, is to be a better person. So I don't know. I want to talk a lot about this, but the most important thing is that you can make changes.
Yeah.
You can do things to be a better person. Always, always. And if you can't, please find some help.
Yeah.
So is this thing is very important.
What a powerful, what a powerful story, and what a powerful journey that you've had. That, again, part of why I wanted to do this interview with you, because I think it's just so powerful, so inspirational to others, and so encouraging and uplifting to other people. Very quickly, what role has music played during this whole time for you?
That's funny, because with the pandemic uh, times, I stopped everything. Even I stopped playing.
Ah,
I stopped, and I was decided to watch for my family and stay with them, to support my wife,
right,
to wash the dishes, to
right,
take the dogs out, to to do what I needed to do, because you can't go outside,
right.
for example. Then somebody took my car and I was with no car, so I was like, "Oh my god, where is my car?"
Yeah,
And I couldn't do anything about music, performing,
yeah,
playing, just recording, just sometimes an online lessons, but one or two.
mm-hmm.
But then music returned me to, step by step, return to this
Right,
part of my life. I started to record some music on YouTube. I started to play once a month, twice a month. Then I started with lessons step by step. Then I said, wow, this is wonderful. I want to do this more.
mm,
And then music started to give me the answer, because I didn't do a lot of videos, but I was on the screen and playing and playing. What about doing this? What about doing that? Oh, oh my God! I need to improve my sight reading, and I started to improve my sight reading on my
okay,
house. Then, then I started with piano lessons online. I said, "Oh my God, that could be a very good answer." But
yeah,
I'm talking about March,
Yeah.
April this year,
Yeah.
not March, April
Right.
2020.
Right.
I was a year later, I started with this.
And that's okay.
Then on, yeah, yeah, because I decided to be better
Right.
and stay with my family.
Right.
And then on June, I started with in-person lessons
Oh, you did.
with this, yeah,
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
mask and with
Yep.
Lysol all over my body. Yeah. In fact, I have this.
I know. We're all.
Yeah. It's a mandatory here. You
Yeah.
cannot go anywhere here. It's mandatory.
Yeah.
Then I started with piano lessons on June. If my Melissa is my it was my student because she was in Merida.
Okay.
Her mom said, "Hey, I need some piano lesson through WhatsApp. I need piano lesson. It's okay. Are you okay with mask? Yeah, I'm okay with mask. Are you okay with the antibacterial? Yeah. Are you okay with Lysol? Yes.
Sure.
So I walked to the door and said, wait a moment. Get Lysol and turn around, please.
Oh my
Your feet.
goodness.
Go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Hi, Melissa. What?
Right. Right. Speaking through the
Like
mask.
peanuts?
Right.
But I started and I said,
Right.
yes, I'm back in business.
Yeah.
And on June. And then I started with some students. This is very funny because, in fact, yesterday, my student over here in Playa in person lesson. What? What? Oh, this mask. I hate this mask. But okay, we're going to do our best. Liam, please do this. Please do that. Ah, okay, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So music started to be a very good thing for me because I started with piano lessons, with online, on in person, and I started to play. And before I get to Playa, I got a job in the Royal Highway. This is the name of the resort, Royal Highway Playa Car.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's
So you're playing for the
adults
resort.
only. Yeah, adults only. It's very fancy, very very beautiful. And before I returned to Playa, I got the job. It's
Wow.
Silvia, by the way, Silvia is she's a very beautiful, talented, very good singer,
Okay.
and I played with her, and this started, and music was the answer
Yeah.
in this returning, and is the answer right now. In fact, music is the answer, and music is why you and me are here.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
So we've already talked about encouraging others to reach out for help if they need help, whether it's mental health or other types of help. But what other encouragement do you want to share with those who might be watching or listening?
I don't know. There's a lot of things. Well, therapy is one thing, music is
Hmm.
one thing. Maybe honestly could be one thing that could encourage you. And there's an issue that is very important for me right now, is to be present, to be in this moment.
Yes.
Sometimes I was on the moon, not right now. Yeah, and for all the people that are listening to this or watching this, please work on your be in this moment, in this time.
Yeah.
This could be a very that is a very important thing to me, because sometimes I was thinking in another thing why I am watching a
Right.
movie or
Right.
talking with my wife or in the piano lessons. Oh my God, I I was I
Mm-hmm.
was, and right now this thing, being present, being with the people in front of me,
Right.
or while I'm washing the dishes because I'm an expert washing the dishes. I love to wash the dishes.
Okay.
I just said that. I was okay. I need to wash this, and I need to. Oh my God! Oh, it smelled funny. It's very important to use this and
Right. Right.
to do the thing that you are doing,
Yes.
not thinking about. I need to answer Melissa's
Right.
thing, the mail. Oh my
Right.
God!
Right.
What is East Standard Time?
Yeah.
Así. I'm going to use this in Spanish. Así, como
Yeah.
es así.
Yeah.
This is one thing that I want to share. And one thing, this is very important. If you can't, please eat spicy food
Ah.
or spicy things or I don't know, hug yourself or scratch yourself. But please be with us here. That helps a lot. Or uh, find something that can help you, a therapist, with
Yeah.
this. In fact, this is very funny. I was against therapy, and my wife is a therapist.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know that.
This is very funny. Okay, therapy, that's for crazy people, and my wife is a therapist, and
Mm.
she told me it's not for crazy people. Come on,
Yeah.
what are you thinking? No, no, no. I support people that has issues, and I said, nah, no, you're people, like crazy people, and I changed my mind,
Yes.
and
Yes.
for good,
Yes. Good.
because I
Thankfully.
understand that.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah,
probably have a
yeah,
new
this is funny.
appreciation for what your wife is able to do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is huge because I was like my the job that my wife does, yeah, it's good,
Mm-hmm.
but no more. And oh my God, she is great.
Yeah.
Not only because she's the mother of my kids,
Right.
and the love of my life, it's because her job is wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful, and helps people, and she needed a lot of information and her bachelor's degree and a
Yes.
lot of courses and a lot of things to help people.
Yes.
So oh my God,
Yeah. Well,
in that level of wrong I was.
I love though
Oh
that
my God.
you are talking about just being present in the moment because I think and I'm guilty of this a lot. I worry about things that, I haven't done yet or things that haven't happened yet. And we just have to stop and be present, be in the moment. Multitasking is not so great.
I can tell this as a male or a, I don't know how to say this, that you said this, the person that, I'm sorry. In English, it's very difficult to me
Uh-huh.
because I'm in Spanish.
Yeah.
Then the people that uh, you said that before.
Oh,
Please help me.
multitask?
No,
No.
the about the male or female, and the
Oh,
people to.
identify.
Oh my
They
God, the,
identify as,
yeah,
yeah,
identify as male
right.
are people that identify as female, as a male or as a people that identify with male
Mm-hmm.
gender. I can tell you that we, as men, only can think in one thing
Mm.
most of the time. And women normally, regularly, don't. For me, it's very difficult to think in another thing, but when I think in another thing, I cannot do the thing that I'm doing. So
Mm.
being present is my best skill right now. present,
Right.
present, present, right now, right here. And I understand you. My wife is like you. She's thinking in this and then thinking in the past, thinking in the future, thinking in this and this and this, and watching to the kid and watching and watch your cell phone.
It's
And it's
exhausting.
great, but it's exhausting. It's exhausting. I admire you
Oh,
a lot because I cannot do it.
not always so great. Well, listen, we have to get to the music that is so inspiring and encouraging to you. So I'm going to play just a 10 or 15-second clip of each song that you want to share. And then I'm going to let you talk a little bit about each piece afterward. And this first piece that we have is the band Toto. I loved this, and we're going to pick this up. This is a 6 minute, I didn't realize it was so long, 6 minutes of beautiful, amazing music, Georgy Porgy. And we're going to pick it up just as the piano solo is getting started here. You'll see the keyboardist, but go listen to the whole thing. And here's just a little clip.
Just the girls that make them clap. Just the girls that make them clap.
Oh, I have to stop it there, but go listen to the whole thing. Talk about this one, Felipe.
This piece was one of the first one that I heard from Toto, a very close friend of mine. Saludo Rafael. Rafa is my very close friend. Said you need to listen to Toto. I said, Toto, why? Then she played, and I said, oh my God, this is very difficult. I need to know how to play it. And I started. I have a very big ear. I have no how do you say it, absolutes
Oh,
with
perfect pitch.
this. I don't have the perfect pitch.
Right. Yeah, I
I
don't
have a
either.
very good relative,
Yeah.
but I said, oh my God, this is very difficult, and I must do this. And I started, it's a very nice piece, and the beginning, tan 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 tan, this one of my favorite songs.
Oh, it's so great. So I hope people will go listen to the full track. The next one that we want to share is a Coldplay song that I'm not sure a lot of people will know or remember. This is Trouble. And again, we'll just hear a little bit and then I'll let you share.
Oh no, what's this? Spider web and I'm caught in the middle. So I turn it around.
Oh, go listen to the whole track. And I chose that little clip just because it had the little, almost like he was playing a typewriter and then the notes are coming out. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So talk about this clip, Trouble, that we heard by Coldplay.
Okay, this song, when the record came out, I was shocked. Oh my God, this is a great record, The Parachutes from Coldplay.
Yeah.
And what about playing? Because I was in the school, in music school, and I was like, oh my God, dee-da-da-da-dum, dee-da-da-da-boom, dee-da. Oh my God, it's terrific. And then when they changed to F, oh my God, it's beautiful. And I love this, and I love this. In fact, I was with very close friends. His name, not for real. His name is the other, Nutria.
Okay.
He's my friend. He's very close friend. His real name is another, but he's Nutria
Okay.
for close friends. Let's play that song again. Boom, dee-da-da-da-dum. Let's play it again. Dun. Let's play it again.
All right.
10, 50, 15 times, 20 times. Oh my God, it's a terrific song. Yeah. And we were clean. No drugs, no
Yeah.
alcohol, no tobacco, nothing.
Just the
Just like,
music.
just the music. Oh my God, I love this song. Yeah. We loved it. And then years later, I learned how to play it without the voice. Dee-da-da-da-bum, dee-ding, dee-dee-ding. And this song is always with me when I play as a soloist on resorts and on little meetings
Sure.
is a must. Like,
Oh,
I
that's
love this
so
song.
interesting.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I think there are songs that kind of live in us, right? Because they're just so much a part of our life. I love that that's such a strong connection for you. Let's go to this next song. This is Radiohead, and this is a fun one too. This is High and Dry. Again, we're just going to hear a 10 or 15-second clip, and then we'll let you talk about it. Go listen to the whole thing. Great song.
yeah, great song. Well, the story with this is that I was a drummer.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, in one part of my life, I decided to change to drums.
Okay.
Well, not change completely, but I was in the music school with the piano,
Right.
and I said, "What about buying a buying a drum set?
Sure.
What about playing it?" And I started, and then my friend Nutria, si estás escuchando Nutria, saludos, amigo. He's a very close friend. And another friend that is very Claver, saludos, amigo, te quiero mucho. This and the other Mena, saludos, amigo. We had a band, two
Oh,
guitars and one bass guitar, and I'm in the drums.
okay.
I was playing me in the drums, tam, pam, 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 and that we played uh, Radiohead. We played some music from Mexico, from Argentina,
Sure.
and we play. I don't know how to. Say, I don't remember, but we played a lot of, and we had uh, gigs,
Right, right.
and one the song that I remember and I love this was High and Dry, and we sang all together with voices. Oh my God, that was terrific. Don't leave me high, 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 high.
That's so great.
One of my favorites.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's so great.
one of
So,
my
did you
favorites.
find that going from piano to drum, did you find drums difficult at all? Was it pretty easy for you, or how did you find it?
Very
Yeah.
easy because my skills with this, you know, I don't know how to say this in English,
Yeah.
but this part with you move this and
Yeah.
you're moving this in this way and the other way
Yeah.
with the feet, well, like no big deal, no
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah.
I can play uh, most tough things on piano, pam 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 pam, very easy.
Yeah.
Then I know how to play chords on guitar, some bass lines,
Sure.
and it was easier with the piano.
Yeah.
Easier, very easy.
That's so interesting that I didn't know that about you, that you played drums, because I've always felt like I'm a little bit of a frustrated drummer and I never played actually. I've just only, but when it comes to rhythm and reading rhythm lines and doing rhythm and stuff, I love it. And oftentimes I'll be listening and I'm sitting here drumming on a desk or drumming on the piano. I'm doing all sorts of stuff and my body's moving. So I feel like I could do it. I just haven't yet. Maybe that'll be the next instrument for me.
It's never late.
Right. Right.
Never,
Right.
never, 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 never.
So we have to get to the next
Okay.
piece. This is so gorgeous. This is a recording of yours, and the title here on YouTube is QT. We'll let you talk a little bit about this, but we're going to pick this up about a minute and a half in, and I just love these chords. Let's listen, and then I'll let you talk about it. So simple and so gorgeous. Oh,
Okay, that was in the middle of pandemic.
yeah.
I was depressed, and the name was QT, quarantine,
Oh,
but
right.
also quit.
Oh, my word.
I wanted to quit. I
Ah,
wanted to be out of it,
right.
and that's why it's very sad,
Yeah.
very very sad. Quarantine, quit. But then I said, then I, it becomes too cute,
Yeah.
and was in one take. I decided to put my cell phone and to record to my old computer, and I said, okay, what you're going to do? You are very sad, you are depressed, you don't know how to do this thing about the job.
Mm-hmm.
You are with your family, with your one crazy dog in this part and one other crazy dog. The dog that licked me
Yeah.
was the crazy, very tiny King is my dog, and the other, the most crazy that passed away this
Oh.
year.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
She had this epileptic attacks,
Mm. Okay.
and it was horrible,
Yeah.
horrible. And with my wife stressed too,
Yeah.
and with my kids around me, and I said, okay, let's find the answer in the music.
Mm.
When you play this, it's it's shocking. It's shocking, and it's very good because I know that I'm in a different area right now, and I'm better.
Yeah.
But it's, as you know, you must understand your past to understand why you're here.
Right.
So this this
I
is this is the piece.
And I so admire this ability that you and so many others that I know have, which is to take something that was so hard and sad and even maybe traumatic and eventually be able to flip it and turn it into something hopeful and inspirational and something that gives you strength and something that you can celebrate. And I so admire that. And it seems like that's what this piece has done for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
I also really admire the fact that you can play with all those distractions because I can't do that. Like people will interrupt me and talk to me, or the dog will come up to me, and I always slow down and I'm looking around. And you've never I've seen you play at gigs and people will talk to you or you're smiling and you just keep playing. I'm at a gig and I do that, and I can't do two things at once. I can't play and talk to people or be distracted. So I admire that ability.
Is a skill that must be.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. In fact, I don't know how to do how I did this,
Yeah.
but I can do it.
I think it's
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's
yeah. With
great.
pleasure. Yeah, with pleasure. Ah, look, this. Ah, yeah. Yeah. You want which one? Billy Joel. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. In
yeah.
a minute.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
never fails.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they want to come and talk to you while you're playing. And I always slow down and I'm always like, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, what? What? Wait. And they're like, wait, why did you quit playing? And I'm like, well, I don't know, because you were talking to me.
Yeah. It's a very very good skill that I
All
have
right,
developed.
let's go
But
to this
it's
last.
a thing. It's a thing.
Yes, let's go to the last song. I love this. What an upbeat way to end. Luis Enrique, Yo no sé mañana. We'll
Let's
let you,
dance.
yes, we'll let you talk about this in a minute.
Mañana, yo no sé. Ahora lo que vivimos es algo realmente lindo. ¿Quién puede saber lo que pasará? Mañana no hay nada escrito.
Oh, go listen to the whole track. It's so good.
Okay, I was a drummer. I learned to play guitar. I learned to do a lot of things. But in one part of my life, I started to play not only classical music, but popular music,
Mm,
any kind of popular music.
right.
When I was a kid, I started I started with the music from the church, a Catholic church. Then I started with rock, and then I started with popular but very popular music. Salsa, merengue, bachata,
Mm,
Latin pop, Latin rock. There is a name from this music. It's Latin music also, but the name is chunchaca
ah,
or cumbia.
okay.
Cumbia.
Mm-hmm.
Los Ángeles Azules, los Embers, los Superlamas, los Caracoles, Super Caracoles. And I was like, oh my God, this music is very bad music, because it's first grade, fifth grade, first grade, fifth grade,
Yeah.
fifth grade, fifth, first grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, and then first.
Right.
But they say, it's very easy for you. Somebody told me that. It's
Mm-hmm.
very easy for you. Okay, play it.
Yeah.
Ting, ting, ting. No, you're not into this rhythm. And I said, oh my God. But it's very easy. It's chick, chicky, chick, chicky, chick. No. Play it, play it, play it. Then I understand that is
Yeah.
very difficult,
Yeah.
because of the taste, because of the flavor, because you need these Latin movements.
Mm-hmm.
And then, years later, I was in a band of original music that mixed rock with Latin, with uh, with some salsa. It was a terrific mix.
Wow.
It was original music. I was a
Right.
composer of music, and I uh, theoretical music things, and then everybody said that, really, F with A flat and then C sharp? Are you nuts? Yeah, but this tercera, I don't know how to say it, but the progression was very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And and then the name of the group is Soflama Cumbia Ensemble, or Soflama, just Soflama. If you want to look for
Sure.
this in YouTube,
Okay.
I was in that videos. The video, I was like this with my hair.
Ah.
I was instead of a rock star, I was a cumbia star,
Ah. Very good.
and
Yeah.
I loved it because of this taste, this taste,
Yeah.
and I listened a lot of salsa.
Right.
I had a job uh, playing in a bar. And then, this is a very important part of my life. When I was in this band with original music,
Mm-hmm.
I met my wife in one of the gigs.
Ah. Okay.
And then I was, oh my God, she is the love of my life. But I was like, oh my God, how can I say this to her?
Right.
And then I made a song for
Oh.
her. And
Yeah.
that was a thing. The name of the song is 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 uh, is noon, and I'm very tired, and I'm looking for you. Where are you?
Oh.
I know that you're going to go back. Let's find out how to be with you all the time. And the chorus, what? Look, she answered me.
Mm.
Look for me next Friday, because I want to be with you too. Búscame el próximo viernes. I
Oh,
made that song.
that's
And from
fabulous.
that song on,
Yeah. Oh, what a great story.
it's a great story, because when my kids grew, they say, "Really, Dad, with a song? You just my mom said yes. Yeah. Yeah, with one song.
Yeah.
What song? That was the thing.
That's the power
And
of music,
all
right?
the time, yeah, all the time when they say, "Hey, let's play a song. Play a song that you like." I almost always, or most of the times, I play that song and I sang. Es mediodía, me levanto, mis manos se preguntan dónde están. ¿Dónde estás? Where are you?
Right, right.
Creo que no es para tanto. I think that's not necessary. Algún día regresarás. You're going to go back. Busco en mi cabeza. All the thing talks about her. I
Right.
want you in my life. I want to share with you in my life. And then she answered in the chorus. Yeah. I want that to see. We are going to see each other in the next year.
Oh, beautiful.
So,
I have to ask, are you in front of your keyboard right now?
no,
You're
I'm
not.
not.
Okay.
This is here. Here it is, my keyboard.
Okay. All right.
But
Otherwise, I would ask you to play.
Oh, what?
Otherwise, I would ask you to play.
No, you didn't. You didn't tell me that.
I know.
You didn't tell me that.
I didn't think of that. But you'll have to send me
But
links.
yeah, I can share this song with the band.
Yes.
And it's a very very good song. I don't have subtitles in English.
That's okay.
But okay, I promise this. I'm going to share this in English, and I'm going to sing it with subtitles on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. And then I'll be able to publish those links for everyone. That would be amazing, Felipe.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That
Okay.
would be a pleasure.
This has been an amazing hour with you. Thank you so much for sharing your precious time with everyone. Is there anything else that you would like to offer everyone before we go, just as encouragement, or anything else you'd like to share?
Or I don't know how to do this. Thank you, Melissa,
Yeah.
for inviting me. Muchas gracias. I need to say this in Spanish. Muchas
nada.
gracias por invitarme a tu espacio. Me gusta mucho que puedas compartir con el mundo lo que tú eres. I love this. I love I love you that you share this with the world. It's terrific, and thank you, and congratulations for this.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is what it's about. It's about supporting one another and lifting up so many voices and encouraging other people who are along on the journey and who just need a little boost. And I think your story is going to inspire so many more people, and your music is going to continue to inspire so many more people. So Felipe, again, thank you for sharing your music, and thank you for sharing your time today. And for all of you who are listening or watching, thank you for listening. And if you would like more information about Sounds of Encouragement, you can reach out to me on any platform or email at soundoфencouragement@gmail.com. So until next time, thanks for listening and take care. Thank you for listening. Please click on the show notes to learn more about my guest and to listen to their top songs of encouragement. If you have found value in these podcasts, please share the podcast with those you know, leave a positive review, or support the show at buymeacoffee.com. Sounds of Encouragement is a podcast production of Music Grow LLC, part of growing musicians and teachers everywhere. Sounds of Encouragement is hosted, produced, and edited by Melissa Slocum. To get in touch, contact soundoфencouragement@gmail.com. You can also find Sounds of Encouragement on Clubhouse. Drop in weekly for a dose of personal encouragement. Theme music by Melissa Slocum and Steve Tressler. Music mixed and mastered by Steve Tressler. Thank you to Steve Tressler and Christina Lopriori, who encouraged me to do this in the first place. And remember, I'm here for you, so you can be there for those who need you the most.